Desert Street here, and today we will be upgrading the transmission mount on the Subie, and we will also be adding a rear strut bar to see if it improves our handling. The transmission mount that I'll be using, it's an OEM Plus Group N transmission mount. And then we got this DC Sports Performance chassis brace. Your jack stand. What we're doing right here real quick, it's loosening up these 14mm bolts. We got two right here, another two right here, and then two right here. Let's get them loose so we can access the transmission mount. After taking out the 14mm bolts, you gotta take out these 17 holding this brace. Now we have access to the transmission mount. I'm gonna take out these 1, 2, 3, another 14. Yep, another 4 14mm bolts. Es que esto sí va a ocupar extension. You can see the flex it has. Understandable for OEM. Now on this side we got the OEM plus group N transmission mount with little to no flex. Let's go ahead and install it. Final step, just go ahead and retrace your steps and go ahead and install it back. Action. Beefy boys. So to start with the installation for that rear strut bar, we're gonna have to remove this rear carpet. We only need to remove it so we can take out these ends. Now for these sides, you can see right here, it already has a pre-made cut. You just gotta cut this small tiny bit right here. Same for this side. That's it. Now we have access to our 4 bolts, which looks to be 14s. Let's double check. Quick and easy. Let's just get strut bar in place. And let's put the bolts back in. It's a quick installation. Literally took less than, I want to say, what, a minute, 2 minutes? And like previously mentioned, hopefully it does help with our handling. So there you have it, you guys. That's the installation of the group bend transmission mount and the DC Sports rear strut bar. As an added bonus, we're going to be adding an AEM high flow fuel pump. Not only that, but we will also be adding the Grimmspeed cold air intake, meaning that we do need a tune, so stay tuned for that. Now, to get access to that fuel pump, we need to remove the rear seats, which is super easy. Just these 2 tabs under a seat. Pull one, and you pull the other one. And that's gonna be it. Flip them up. There's your full fuel pump. Gonna need some Phillips to get access to it. Oh. Let's go get our tools. So next up is pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Just remove these 4 screws. I'm gonna use a Phillips for this. Let's go ahead and disconnect this. Oof. It's dusty. It's dirty. To take these off, but I mean, it's always good for them to be tight. Now let's see if there is some pressure left. Oh, nice. None. Now next step, gotta take out these 8mm bolts, and then we can take the whole fuel assembly out. estaba apretado. Now let's get to disassembling this. mention, you guys, it's a hassle to take off this clip, and I ended up doing it with one of the picks. I pushed it and then it fell. Here it is. So like I mentioned, it's really annoying, but it's there for a reason, safety. So make sure you don't lose it. That we should be able to move. Last step, just take the fuel pump out. There you go. Here's our stock fuel pump. It's pretty small. Because then when you compare it to the one we're gonna be changing, the AEM fuel pump, it's pretty beefy in size. Side by side comparison. Just a side by side comparison. It's a little bit bigger, the AEM fuel pump versus the stock one. Let's get it installed. did not tell you, but the reason why we cut this off is because I no longer need this piece. As you guys can see, I am using a bigger fuel filter, so this will not fit. We only need this part for the fuel pressure regulator. Make sure we keep it in place. Let's just go ahead and put this back in. And there we go. So let's continue with the installation. Lastly, we'll be changing the intake, holder intake. We got the Grimmspeed. So let's start by taking off this piece. Next step, gotta remove our stock airbox. Take out this 10 mil bolt right here at the bottom. I need some extensions. Careful not to lose it. I just disconnected my MAF. I'll be removing it shortly. Another thing that you can do to get more space is remove the fan. Now before I remove the fan, gotta make sure we disconnect it. No puedo hacer eso. And we gotta make sure we go ahead and remove this connector. I'm gonna take off the fan. Might need to move it around a little bit. Yeah, so that walk on that. PG tape. Now for the next step, this side of the box, the front side, should already be able to come out. Let's take off our air filter. pull out just the front of the box. Now for the rear of the box, you can see from this side it's connected to the rest of the piping. So we gotta get to the very end. It's gonna be easier if you have an 8mm bolt, because mine's all the way under here. Already loosened it up, so it should be able to. Nope, never mind. Gotta loosen it up a little bit more. Yeah, should be able to come off. Let's see. Oh. Okay, ready on. Lastly, our air filter. esos dos requisitos. Sin lube. Oh, no sé que estás grabando muchísimo. Que están quebrados. We just finished the install of the AEM fuel pump and the cold air intake by Grimmspeed. Last thing to do is to reflash the car because new parts mean new tune. So let's go ahead and get started with that.